இது அப்படியே ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணினா இந்த இன்ஸ்ட்ருமெண்ட் சரி, அதுக்கப்புறம் அதே பொசிஷன் வந்துடும். இப்போதான் தெரியும்.
So you can start.
Hello.
Welcome to the
everyone.
Quint, sir. Welcome.
Namaskar.
Sir,
Namaskar. Yes, ma'am.
it's an honor that you are here on the Quint today.
My pleasure, ma'am.
Congratulations for Atkan Chatkan, sir.
Thank you very much. All Almighty's plan.
But first, tell me, how many instruments can you play?
See, this is a small setup I'm doing. Just my water setup and my gungurus, my conga, wood congas. So I have a big, huge setup, but I use lots of not regular drums or anything in this movie because kids they just created on the spot in the film. So I have to adapt that sound and all the vessels, what all my collections I used. Yeah.
Did while making music for this film, Atkan Chatkan, did it bring you memories back of when you were 7-year-old and you started playing drums or fine instruments, whatever you could, and play something?
Exactly. When the director came home, I have to thank Ganesh Acharya ji who brought my director. And then when he started telling the story, it was really touching my heart. I gone back that olden days, how I go to the kitchen. I play, I disturb my mom, but my mom was encouraging. And that was, yes, coming back when I just hear the story at Kanchaka.
But tell me the memory of how did you start? What made you start drumming or playing music when you were so young?
See, 9 months I was my mom's womb, doing my riyas, listening her heartbeat. That's my first drum beat. And then when I came out and I realized my father, Mr. S.M. Anandan, he's the drummer of K.V. Mahadevan Orchestra. So daddy didn't allow me to play the drum kit, what he set up at home. He has his drum kit. He didn't allow me to touch and he said, go and study. That really made me, why he's not allowing me to touch his drum kit? Why he didn't realize I born for music. And then one day my dad saw me playing with the lyre, tal, and he realized my son has gift, the lyre, born with lyre, the rhythm. So, and then my dad introduced to another drummer, Mr. Noel Grant. That's why I started my life. Yeah.
So what? You have been in the industry for so long, but why haven't you ever composed a Hindi film song ever? What kept you away from that?
See, no, actually, my goal, my aim, my my future plan when I was young, always I was thinking I need to play with the foreigners. So basically, I want to touch the international, not only here in this city. I want to go, like my name has to go as international uh, play, because those days we don't have all the electronic media or YouTube, nothing. So I inspired by Billy Coban and Tirula sir and Luis Prakasam. So these people about my influence of playing my percussion, and I was started very early, like age of 12. My father met with an accident, so I have to go as a substitute from the school uniform. I was studying in St. Paul's High School in Chennai. And I went to studio. I asked K.V. Magadhan sir and Pugarindi sir to allow me to play that morning sound to one recording session. And they agreed because they seen me playing every time when I'm taking the food for my father and going in the holidays time, and I play the drums, whatever instruments there, because I'm my passion is my percussion, my drums, and I won't be quiet. My hand. So I was playing. They know I have a rhythm, so they accept me that morning first inaugural first platform in the movie in the studio for the future film Jay Shankaran uncle acted this movie called Sondangal Varga in Tamil. And then opening scene is like a fighting climax reel they're taking, and I got a drum solo to play, and I played, and it was a big blessing playing for K.V. Mahadevan Pugarindi sir, and then they said to my father, Anandan, why don't you just bring your son also along with you every time? So my father started calling me every time when I'm studying in the school. I have to go with my uniform and I play with him. My life started like 24/7. Studio, home. And then S.P. Balasubramaniam sir is my godfather. He saw me one show. I was playing a Mehbooba, the Sholay song, and he asked my father, "Can I take your son to my road show?" My father said, "No problem, Mr. Balu," and immediately Anaya took me all over the world. He shown the world to me. And then everybody got to know the publicity they were just doing in the movie industry, Kodambakam area. There's a young boy playing drums with S.P. Balasubramanian. We should call him for our studio. So everybody started slowly calling me and playing for Ilaraja sir, and then M.S. Viswanathan sir, T. Rajendran, Malayalam, Sam Joseph uncle, and K.J. Joy, and lots of composers. And
Any
then,
composer? Sorry, sir. Any
yeah,
composer in the Hindi film industry that you wish you had worked with?
yes, I wish I wanted to work for Lakshmikan Parilal sir, and I did. I played, and then after that, the same orchestra in charge, he informed Papilari sir, and it's like all spread. And then
Can you play something for us?
you want me to play?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What song this is? Can you tell me this rhythm?
And any song that you want to play for us. दिल तो पागल है.
Pardon?
दिल तो पागल है music this is.
No, this is Dil
Then?
Ka Kare Da Da Da
Oh, this is the
Da 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 Da
I'm so bad at this.
Da Da
Okay, I will ask you some fan questions. There is
Uh-huh.
Sanil Shankar who is asking, as a drummer, Shivmani sir was an inspiration as I was growing up. He brought percussions to the in forefront and showed to the Indian mass that drums can be a hero on its own. He has no questions, but he has compliments for you.
Oh, thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay, so let's talk about this picture that I have found. Can you see it?
No, can you just? Oh, okay. I
Okay.
can see this is
Yeah.
Roots band.
When tell me what was happening, where was this picture, tell me about this memory.
This memory, this was taken backstage of IIT Mardi Gras.
Ah.
The band called Roots, myself and Dina and Jojo, John Anthony, and AR Rahman. So our band called Roots, we were backing for Mr. L. Shankar and Ustad Zakir Hussain sir.
Hmm.
So after that concert, before after the sound check, we were doing in the backstage and we took this picture.
So you have
Yes.
been working with Mr. Rahman for so long. I mean, for us, he's the legend. But for you, he's like a brother to you. You know. So tell me what is it like when you are collaborating together? Like we have seen so many stage performances, we have seen so many compositions that you have done with him. So what is it like when you guys come together to make music?
See, AR is a very special child, and AR is a gifted musician and a child prodigy, and he's a genius. And from the beginning itself, I'm just noticing him, the way he programs, very good quality sound, and very innovative and spontaneous ideas. And every whenever just whenever visiting him in the night in the studio, as soon as he sees me, Shiva, come, come, come! I got some mood. Let's record something. Create. We create. So we create so many background scores and songs, Bombay Dreams, and yeah, lots of work. And I have to thank AR coming forward to help me this movie, Arkan Charkan. Thank you, AR, what all he has done. And I keep in my heart. I never forget in my life. Yes.
what
He's
what is your
amazing, good friend.
what is your favorite AR Rahman composition?
AR Rahman composition.
If
There
you can
is
play for us.
is a banyan tree.
Okay, so I will tell you, maybe Roja.
Yeah, Roja,
If you
everything.
can play something for us.
Roja, something for us. That instruments all. If we given up before, I should have brought what all instruments I use. Now, if I play in this, the sound is going to be different. Mm,
Maybe something that you can play in this.
okay, Mukala, Mukabla, Laila, oh Laila. Okay.
Thank you so much. There's somebody who is asking. His name is Achintya Nath. Please perform something in enormous speed.
Speed.
Hmm.
See, daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy, daddy.
Wow. Uh, so, you have worked with Eli Raja and Rahman. They are two of the greatest contemporary music talents. How similar and different are they from each other?
See, you're asking in this is a harmonium and banyan tree. Music is the one as a sarigama pada nisa. So every hand has got a own taste of the dynamic and the way you play, and so everyone is great.
But when you go in a studio with Rahman and when you go in a studio with Eli Raja, what is the difference that you see? I'm talking about their personal things about them, something that we
Personal
don't
things
know
about,
about
and
them.
both I enjoy when I'm playing for them because I put little more honey in that when I'm working in the background score, and Raja said that smile Raja said is shows me, and that love, and he really enjoys, and he's after recording finish, when he's walking towards the music this hall, he
Hmm.
smiles at me, and a lot of thing, and we sometimes very difficult patterns Raja sir gives me, and I was like, no, it's the same pattern I have to play for 3-4 minutes. It's kind of the high goes like so with the orchestra listening at different patterns, different tals, and complicated syncopated music. Yeah, it's amazing working with Raja sir, and I'm really blessed in this life to know him personally and working for him. And likewise, AR, we create on the studio lots of magic, like Tal title, and lots of what we enjoyed. Yeah,
Can you play the Tal title track?
Tal title track. Yeah, okay. I'll start like this. There's a lots of thing. So actually,
Okay,
this is
there's
the
another.
I used.
I will take another question. Sanil Shankar is asking, I have a question as a drummer and percussionist myself. There are
Uh-huh.
times when you get stuck and feel like giving up. Was there a moment like that for you, sir? And how did you cope with it?
Yeah, it was early 80s. The drum machine was started coming into the music industry, in the cinema field, in the studio work. So sometimes the drum machine, they fully programmer, they program, they play. We'll be sitting quietly playing cymbals like that. One day I was sitting at home, no phone calls from my work studio. I was wondering what's happening. Every day they call me, and why they didn't call. I asked my bass player. I called, hey, you have any record? Yeah, we are working. Why they didn't call me? And what is this? So I said today is a drum mission recording today song, so no drums. It started like this. Everybody started.
Okay. We lost him. Guys, can you hear me? I'm seeing the live chat. Can you see him? Can anybody hear me? Okay, so there is some internet problem and we have lost him. Trying to get him back. Really sorry for this. I'm just messaging him. Uh, Guys, thank you very much. These things keep happening because of technical issues. जब तक घर पे काम करेंगे, this is gonna happen. But thank you so much for joining, everybody. And next time I'll get someone again for you guys live on the Quint. So stay tuned.